Hello everyone, I'm Bishi. And tonight, I'm your host. With more Finish Right, Ace Attorney, Apollo Justice, Dual Destinies. Pinky. Pinky's not here. Pinky's gone. No Pinkies! They're gone. I can't do... I can't do... Anyway. Welcome in, y'all. How's everyone doing? We are going to be finishing the first case tonight. We basically finished it yesterday. AI Bishi! Fake Bishi! Well, oh, because I'm missing... Come on now. It'd be better if I had extra ones. Just... Oh, God. There. Wait. They're facing the wrong way. Okay. Yep, that's my hand, all right. Had a hell of a case last night. Yeah. So I basically finished it, but we need to do like the little like post-case scene. And then we should be able to get into case 2 today. We'll see how far we get. But yeah, excited for more Ace Attorney. I will say I'm not in love with the 3D stuff right now. I know it's because it's the first game they did with 3D. I know that's why it's a little rough, but it's a little rough sometimes. Yeah. So I'm hoping the story makes up for it. Well, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in Ruuuvo and PC Man, who is first in the F-Bish of the day and is lurking, which is completely fine. There's your emote. Welcome in Wolf and Panda and Zoe. Welcome in, y'all. Are all the Ace Attorney cases this needlessly complicated? Yes. The answer, truthfully, is yes, but it's not always so frustratingly, like, pointless. Usually, it's like, especially as you get towards the end of the game, the case gets really complicated. It's usually tied into, like, the first case from the game or from previous games, you know, and they'll be like, oh my god, all these things are connected. And it does get complicated. There's lots of details to keep up with, which is why I'm going to start taking notes today. But it doesn't usually feel like, oh my god, like, this is already solved. This should have been over, like, 2 hours ago, you know. I'd argue there's far worse out there. Yeah. There's been some really rough ones. But despite that, the game overall, I think, is usually really fun, all the games. But you gotta pay attention for sure. So I am going to get a little notepad open here. When we get there, eventually in another game, there's another one I would argue does it worse than here, in my opinion. Oh god, that was already bad! That was already bad, chat. Okay, well, I say we go ahead and hop in a second here. Yeah, last night was wild, but maybe today we'll do better. Yeah, I'm not gonna push myself this time. If we get to, like, a good stopping point and it's a little early, I'll probably just stop there. I stayed up so late last night. I was so exhausted today, so I can't do that again. Alright, so we just finished case 1. Literally just got the not guilty verdict, and now we're in the defendant lobby. December 18, 12:31 p.m. You did it, boss! Yeah, I guess we managed to pull it off somehow. So many mysteries cleared up all at once. It was amazing. It just sort of worked out that way, didn't it? That's not the kind of thing that usually just works out. You made it happen. And the way that mean old prosecutor hightailed it out of here, that was great. Mr. Wright, Nina, thank you for everything you did for me. I'm so happy for you, Junie. Now you can go back home to the forest in peace. She's just a fairy. She's a fairy. I hope the both of you will come and visit me there sometime. That would be nice. Thank you for the invitation. I don't know, Mr. Wright. I'm not so sure you could make it all the way up to Junie's house. How high do you live again, Junie? Around 3,000 feet, I think. What? That's no forest. That's a mountain. But you know, boss, there's something that still bothers me about the case. One little mystery we never got around to solving. Oh, that? Yeah, I was wondering about that too. Is this the unsolved mystery you're thinking of? Is it the remote switch? think it's the switch, because we did not touch upon this at all.
Take that!
The remote switch, right? Yeah. I wonder where it disappeared to. Maybe Mr. Tenate just got rid of it somewhere. Yeah, it is a pretty big thing to leave unsolved, though. This is gonna come back in the last case of the game, I swear to God. Well, let's leave it up to the police to find. Then you'll never get it. You'll never find it, then. For now, we should be celebrating our not guilty verdict. I guess you're right. Hey, I know. Junie, shall we go report the good news? You know, to that certain someone? Okay. Huh? Her grandmother? No, silly. To Apollo. Oh, right. Well, why don't we all go to the hospital together to see him? Great idea. I bet he's bored out of his mind. Okay. And so, the courtroom bombing case came to a close. But the next trial was just over the horizon. There's never a dull moment with so many lawyers in the office, that's for sure. Apollo Justice, Athena Sykes, and me, Phoenix Wright. Between the three of us, there's no case we can't solve. Yeah, why didn't they call it Triple Destinies? When our powers combine, we're an unstoppable team. At least, that's what I believed. Foreshadowing. Ace Attorney loves foreshadowing and loves cliffhangers. But all of that changed with what Apollo said to us that day. Oh, okay. Not the fake out of like, oh, to be continued. Nope, just kidding. If I got to this last night and I was like, oh, thank God I'm finally done. And then he was like, but wait, there's more. I would have lost my goddamn mind. I would have been like, you know what? Screw it. I don't care if there's 3 more sentences. I'm stopping. Which is why I stopped before the scene and left it for today. Okay. It's too much. It was too much yesterday. Welcome in, Oni. That's the face of a killer. It's not a forest, it's a mountain. It's not a lake, it's an ocean. Maybe she lives in a really tall tree. That's 3,000 feet tall. He ate it! The switch! Must have been kind of bitter, though. If Apollo's unconscious again... Well, he is in the hospital. I don't know how he's doing. I think that he woke up because he said he couldn't remember anything. We just didn't see it. 5 o'clock shadowing. Power of the primary colors be upon ye. Oh my. Because blue, red, yellow. Yellow's not one of them. Is it? Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah, because blue and yellow is green. No, it's RGB. They are the primary colors. No? You're confusing me. Am I losing my mind? Have I lost it? I think I've lost it. Okay, no, I'm seeing it. Why is it showing green here when I look it up? It does say primary is red, yellow, blue. So that's the end of the stream. That's the end. Blue, red, green, because green, blue, red, red, blue, or blue, red, yellow. Okay. So now we're just okay. I'm cutting this out for YouTube. Oh, anyway, I'm sorry. You're right. All of that changed with what Apollo said to us that day. It was something that would put my faith in us to the ultimate test. It's not over yet. Date, question mark. Time, question mark. Right? Anything agency.
Sorry, but I'll be taking a leave of absence.
Wait, what do you mean by a leave?
Can you at least give me a reason why? I can only say that this is something I must settle on my own.
There's the baby! So he gets incredibly injured. And then instead of like taking a leave of absence to rest and heal, he's like going off to go solve something.
Why, Apollo? Why are you shutting us out?
He really is edgy in this game. It's something I must solve on my own. I can't have any friends or family. I live alone. I'm missing shit. Okay. Ever since you put that jacket on, you've changed. It's the jacket! It's the jacket! And now, for whatever reason, all my mind keeps doing is returning to the day I first met you. We had tackled our first case together, he and I, this past spring. And as we did, I came to know who he is and how he thinks. It was a very peculiar case, one in which the victim was killed by a mythical creature. Those of you who haven't played this game, what mythical creature do you think it is? And I'm gonna guess a Sasquatch. A Yeti. They did talk about an abominable snowman. They did talk about an abominable snowman earlier. The Tsuchinoko! Murdered by a Tsuchinoko. A phoenix, that's very fitting. Cthulhu. Yeah, if you played it, you can't answer. And then you're just spoiling me. Okay, anyway. It's the frickin' jacket. Just take it off of him. Just take off the jacket and he'll go back to normal, obviously. Abominable small man? Small man? Yeah. Exactly. Welcome in, Weird Normal. Welcome in, Robin. It's not just a phase, Dad. I mean, Mr. Right. He's like his dad now. The jacket's a cursed object. Jacket, cursed item. Just burn it. Just burn it. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we can start the next chapter. Episode 2. The Monstrous Turnabout. Oh, is it gonna be that crow? Oh no, we just got a couple of yokai here, okay. I forget the name of the crow yokai. I think it starts with the T.
Long, long ago, the nine-tailed fox defeated the evil Tenmataro and sealed the fallen demon away. To this day, it is said that he slumbers even still within the forbidden chamber.
Have I seen this room before? From the first trilogy?
Night, night, Alderman. Sweet dreams. At long last, the revival of Tenmataro is at hand.
Okay. All right. Well, we've got our next villain, I guess. We got another extravagant villain here. Okay. A few months prior to the courthouse bombing. Oh, Bones did the cutscenes? Really? Bones also did, what was it, Gurren Lagann? Or am I getting them mixed up? I'll look it up. I have to look up everything now, because I was so wrong today. So wrong already. Okay, Bones Studio. What did y'all do? They did Wolf's Ring, Eureka 7, Soul Eater, Oran High School. Maybe they didn't do Gurren. Who's Gurren Lagann? I always get my stuff mixed up. That would be... No, that's Gynex? Thinking of something else. Oh, Trigger Studio. Bones is just another one of the big ones. My bad. That's my bad. Oh, they also did Full Metal Alchemist. I still haven't watched that. I know it's really good, but I still haven't watched it, unfortunately. I've watched a lot of anime, but I've missed out on some big ones, unfortunately. I played one of these, and all I had to do was tell the court witness's story didn't add up because of a power outage. What the hell is going on here? There's a lot. There's a lot. I feel like as the games progress, the cases have to get more and more outrageous. April 17, 12:13 p.m. Write Anything Agency. Guess I'm a little early. Josie!
Oh, hey, Apollo. Getting an early start today?
Yeah, this is the first job I've had in a while, after all.
Well, aren't we all fired up?
Well, it's not every day I get a call from Mr. Wright. What kind of work is it anyway? Mr. Wright didn't mention any details.
Work? Is that how he put it?
Don't tell me he just wants me to clean the toilet again.
You've really become a fixture around here, Apollo.
Come to think of it, it's been almost a year since I was hired. A lot has happened since then. Yeah, it's been about a year since I've played this. Accidental canonical timeline. Full Metal is one of my favorites. Keep meaning to rewatch it, but it's been a couple of years. Yeah, and then there's Brotherhood now too. I've always known it was good. I think I tried to read the manga forever ago when I was younger, and I just never got all the way through it. And I always meant to go and watch the anime, but I didn't get to it. Considering we've had spirits involved since the first game, this is nothing. True. It's always been a supernatural series. Make sure to feed and water your Tenma. Yeah, I guess it's a Tenma then. That's the name of it. Yeah, I like the animated cutscenes. They're really nice. Fell asleep in the middle of the last one, so I had to go back and watch a reaction to the ending. I was falling asleep. I was so tired. I'm glad it's done, though. I didn't want to have to do it again today. I know this case is a bit more fun. Okay, good. I mean, I kind of considered the last one like the tutorial case, so it's never super interesting. There might have been one or two cases that were tutorial that were technically good still, but... Oh, I've only watched Brotherhood. I've heard that's the only one worth watching. Yeah, most people I think recommend Brotherhood. Still have yet to watch it. Guess I should have done more than 2 cases. Yeah. Exorcism. Yeah. I think that's always going to be my favorite clip from the series. No, the crow demons are Tengu. Okay, Tengu sounds right. I think the name they were saying was just like what that specific spirit was called. But yeah, the crow yokai are called Tengu. Thank you. Thank you, Ruuuvo. A lot has happened since then. But I've settled in nicely despite a few bumps in the road. My name is Apollo Justice. I've been practicing law for about a year, but I still have a lot to learn. This is the Write Anything Agency, and it's where I work. Don't let the name fool you. It's definitely a law agency.
Don't forget that this place is a talent agency too, Polly.
It's the law agency part of this office that's usually forgotten. This is Trucy Wright, a budding magician, and adopted daughter of the agency's owner, Phoenix Wright. She sometimes makes me help her with magic tricks.
And what's wrong with that? You're one of the agency's talents as well.
I was under the impression I was a lawyer.
Oh, we'd better hurry. Doesn't look like Daddy's gonna make it, so let's get going.
Huh? Where are we going? What about the job you mentioned?
This is the job, Polly. You're supposed to keep me company today. Now come on.
Another day of not being a lawyer. Should have seen this coming.
Well, this is the Write Anything agency, you know. And there's no law-related work at the moment, so...
Tell me again why I chose to work here? Where is Mr. Wright anyway?
Daddy said something about going to meet an acquaintance. But don't worry, just focus on your job and I'll tell you exactly what you need to know. Let's go. We don't have all day.
Wait a second. And another day of anything goes begins at the Write Anything agency. April 17, 1:30 p.m. Nine Tails Vale. Nine Tails Vale? Yokai Lane. Oh god, the spider! Oh, I don't like it. Oh wow, look at all these yokai. Cat's Tail Noodles. Azuki Arai Sweets. Souvenirs. Yokai something. Yokai Tofu. Cute. It is a Hanya spider. Phew. So what are we doing way up here in the mountains?
This is Ninetails Vale. Everyone's been talking about the yokai craze here.
Yokai? Oh, you mean Japanese monsters? Guess that explains all these weird things. Speaking of which, wasn't Ninetails Vale founded by Japanese immigrants?
Yeah, they're holding a festival to boost tourism over at the Alderman's Manor. My friend who works there invited us. That's why we're here.
In other words, I'm your chaperone because your dad was too busy.
Daddy said that with those horns of yours, you would make a great addition to their festival. I mean, you look just like a Japanese demon. Wasn't that so thoughtful of him, Polly?
I could do without thoughtfulness like that.
It's almost time. Come on, Polly. The festival grounds are this way.
Alright, guess it's time to move to QB Manor Garden. Well, we gotta look around. Oh, can we? Let's see, we can talk to her. We can present my cherished attorney's badge. Just putting it on makes me feel ready. And then we can move her. Okay, we can't look around! What? I wanted to look at all the little things. Is Hanya Man here? Hanya Spider-Man. Where's the Tsuchinoko? Is there a Tsuchinoko? We might see a Tsuchinoko after. I hope so. I don't think there's a Tsuchinoko yet. I want to see one, though. I see behind... Oh, you can't see it. Behind me, there's a dango. And then that almost looks like Yatsuhashi next to it, but I'm not sure. They're just little triangles. I'm not sure. I hate when they pretend they're not in Japan. I also hate we can't look around in this game. Yeah, this is the first time I haven't been able to look around. Is that like the whole of Dual Destinies? You can't look around? Or is it just right now? Blame the localization for the first game. I know, they had to stick with it after that. But yeah, they have to like make up stuff so it's... Oh, we're still in America, by the way. They should have just made it in Japan, man. They should have just... Yeah. Localization has gotten a lot better since the first Ace Attorney game. But we must deal with the past mistakes, unfortunately. Oh yeah, the one-eyed spirit. Mm-hmm. Alright, I guess we'll just move on then. They're called Kasa Obake. They're creepy cute, yeah. Or like a Japan-America hybrid. Yeah, it's... Sometimes it almost feels that way, like it's like meant to be a hybrid, but technically it's just in the US. April 17, 2:05 p.m. QB Manor Garden. This is cute! Oh, I love the trees. Wow, this place is really something.
Definitely feels like a different world here.
Trucy. Oh!
Jinxie!
Jinxie? It's in California, right. And this is?
My friend Jinxie Tenma.
Tenma?
She's the one who invited us. She just happens to be the maid here. 2 horns, a love of red. Are you a demon?
No, I'm Apollo Justice.
Ah! He is a demon!
What the? He talks too loud. He startled her.
Be gone, foul beast! You look great, Polly. Fills in some of that space on your forehead.
Ugh, what is this thing?
It's a warding charm. Jinxie puts them on all the monsters she finds.
But I'm not a monster.
Maybe I should have told her you're a good demon.
Or you could just say I'm human.
The red demon! Emissary of the underworld!
I got up early to do my hair for this. Can I take this off now?
so you can eat me? I'm not going to eat you. Ah! Forgive me, oh terrible one! Tone down your cords of steel, Apollo. You're scaring her out of her wits.
Don't worry. I'm already full.
Please stay that way.
Great. Now I'm playing along too. Okay, we'll talk to her.
Jinxie.
Almost like this game exists just to challenge the localization team. Yeah, just try to say this takes place in America.
Yeah, this was set up by immigrants and
Yeah, that's why everything's Japanese. They let you look around at specific times. Okay, but not whenever you want. Weird. That's just something that I was so used to it in the other games. I'd rather they pretend it's an alternate universe than treat us like we're too American to understand Japanese culture. Yeah, I really think that was the problem with like the first game, is that to appeal to the American audience back in like the early 2000s, they decided to, well, let's just make it American and then change certain terminology and stuff like that. But nowadays, I think that most localization teams understand that American audiences will still be able to understand references to Japanese culture and stuff. But there's already been a precedent set with the series, so they have to just kind of go along with that, unfortunately. It really sucks. The immigrants immigrated the mountains too? Yeah, they brought them over. They've got their own Mount Fuji here. When did this come out? Well, the first game that caused this whole issue with the Japan versus America location was early 2000s. Maybe like 2006. I don't know when this one came out. Mid-2010s, okay. They were trying to streamline the system here, and they bring back the examination stuff in games that come after. Yeah, I feel like because this is the first 3D game, there's gonna be a lot of rough edges that I'm gonna have to just kind of gloss over. Oh, this was 2012. Okay. First game was 2001. Okay. Very early 2000s. So that's why the localization was a little not great. I thought I had a bug on my screen, but it was the birds in the background. Just imagining someone like, oh. Hey, Ninetales Vale. So I wanted to ask you about Ninetales Vale. Ah!
Be gone, foul demon! Looks like you've been demonized, Polly. Literally.
I'm starting to wonder if I really am a demon myself.
Please don't eat me! I have food if you're hungry!
This isn't working. We won't get anything out of her until we set the record straight.
If only we had some way to prove you're not as scary as you look.
Unnecessary roughness. Looks like I have to present some proof. Proof that I'm 100% human.
Take this!
I wanted to show you this.
What is it?
It's my attorney's badge. You see? I'm not a demon. I'm a lawyer. Same thing! Sorry, took a minute. Delay. There we go.
Really? You're a lawyer?
Phew. Maybe now she'll stop calling me a demon.
Does it protect you from Enmadayo's judgment?
Who's Enmadayo?
I read somewhere that he's the demon lord who judges the dead for their sins. Uh-oh. I think now she thinks you're a demon lawyer from hell, Polly.
Can I go back to being just a normal demon?
Please! Please don't boil me in a scalding cauldron! I'd prefer a Turkish bath if possible.
Turkish bath? Isn't that more sauna than bath?
Don't worry, Jinxie. He's a good demon. He'll save you if you ever go astray. Ah! Please, Mr. Demon Lawyer, sir, have mercy on my soul!
I told you I'm not a demon! Intrusi, you're just making things worse! Ah! You just leave that Enmadayo to me.
Isn't that great, Jinxie? Uh-huh. I'm no longer scared to cross into the afterlife.
Will someone tell these two I'm human already? Okay, now we can talk to her. Really? A lawyer? Be gone, demon! This is on the 3DS. Yeah. Would have been interesting if the charm moved when you breathed on the mic. Oh my god. Just... Even worse than a demon, a lawyer. Every time I see the badge, I think of Judgment. Yeah. Well, when I played Judgment, the badge made me think of Ace Attorney. Because I played Ace Attorney first. Let me catch up a chat here. I think a country that was built by immigrants from all over the world who had their own different types of culture that is integrated into our own society to the point where we are literally called a melting pot would not be able to understand other cultures besides America. There was a huge anti-American thing going on in the early 2000s. For Master and Commander, the original story was supposed to have an American privateer rather than a French one as the baddies, but they changed it because they didn't think American audiences would understand. Yeah, no, early 2000s was terrible in so many uncountable ways. Which is like... It's a little weird feeling seeing a lot of like 2000 stuff trying to come back, but it's mostly fashion, and I think that always happens. People always kind of romanticize fashion from different time periods, kind of ignoring all like the bad crap that was going on, like socially. But yeah, early 2000s was not great for like having anything that wasn't just like super like all American, pro-American, etc. Yeah. Jelly donuts, anyone? Yeah, exactly. Do they have to do this sort of thing when they localize American things in Japan? Right, I'm not really sure. I haven't watched a lot of things that are like Japanese dubbed when it was originally American. I don't have enough knowledge for that, but that would be interesting to learn about. Isn't demon lawyer an oxymoron? Not necessarily. There's some demon lawyers out there. I think you're thinking of tautology? Tautology? What are we talking about? The saying of the same thing twice over in different words. A phrase or expression in which the same thing is said twice in different words. What is that referring to? I'm lost.
So, Jinxie, I hear this village is the epicenter of the monster craze. Barely anyone had even heard of it before, but now it's packed with tourists.
Really? The monster craze is the reason behind today's festival?
It was the alderman's idea, but I'd be careful if I were you. There are lots and lots of yokai prowling around Ninetales Vale.
Prowling about? You mean like wild animals or something?
Uh-huh, and they're hungry too.
Man-eating monsters? And they're all over the place?
Uh-huh. In fact, there was one at the manor yesterday.
Oh, demon lawyer, tautology. Yeah, oxymoron would be like jumbo shrimp. That's always the one example I think of. Yeah. Same thing would be tautology. Okay, I hadn't heard that before.
There was one at the manor yesterday. I heard the doorbell ring, but when I opened the door, nobody was there. It was the ding-dong demon. How else could you explain it?
Ding-dong demon? Well, when I was a kid, my friends used to play this prank called Ding-Dong Ditch.
Well, that doesn't prove yokai aren't real. There's even one here at the manor. The demon Tenmataro. He's imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber.
Tenmataro? Forbidden Chamber? I can see your message, Oni. But I'm the only one. Yeah. Can't say that one. Oh, ATM machine. Oh yeah, that's a tautology, right? What happened I want to see? Find another way to say it, Oni. I know, yeah, it only shows me. It only shows the streamer. If your message is totally blocked and cannot be approved, it only shows it to me. Odie said something naughty. Jumbo shrimp, honest politician, etc. Emataro. About that yokai you said was imprisoned here at the manor. Is it true?
Huh? He's a super evil demon named Tenmataro. Here, take a look at this scroll.
Take a look at this scroll.
Tenmataro's the dark demon you see here. He's super evil and super scary.
So that's the yokai imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber.
Uh-huh. He was defeated by the village guardian yokai, the nine-tailed fox, and locked away forever.
So you're saying Tenmataro is still trapped inside the Forbidden Chamber?
Uh-huh. But he's just biding his time until he can escape. Still, we should be perfectly safe. Because there's a really powerful sealing charm on the door, keeping it shut tight.
What a charming security system.
You can keep the scroll if you want. The alderman gave me this, but just holding it gives me the chills, so...
Uh-huh. Thanks, Jinxie. Maybe I'll give this to Mr. Right. Here we got the Yokai Legend Scroll, a scroll depicting the demon Tenmataro and the nine-tailed fox. So, I was wondering if I could look at that scroll! Okay, it's just the picture. Let me count the tails, make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9. There's the 9th one. Okay. That's important to know. It's important to know that it does have 9 tails. They could be lying to me. Every detail matters! I met a few creatures in Persona 5 that classify as ding-dong demons. Yup, I remember those! Streaming that game when I had just started streaming was a trip. I'll tell you what. Fishy, you doubt a 9-tails tail count? I just wanted to make sure. You never know. Maybe it actually had 8 tails in the picture and that was going to be relevant in the case later. That's how minuscule a detail it counts on sometimes. Sometimes it'll be like, oh, well, you got this picture in your court record. Well, guess what? There's one small detail you're supposed to notice, and that's gonna crack the whole case wide open. Never know. Oh. Yeah, Ding Dong Demon sounds like the name of a character in a genre of anime that's naughty. Yeah. Yeah. So I was wondering, are those things on your forehead also warding charms, Jinxie?
Yes, they're to prevent evil things from getting inside me. Papa told me to wear them.
Evil things? Hello? Welcome in, Arkham. How are you? The 9th tail is a lie. Yeah, that's an entrance, isn't it? Got my attention.
Apollo, don't you dare take those charms off her forehead. They have to stay there, forever.
I wonder what would happen if I did take them off.
It's time for me to get back to work. Thanks for inviting us, Jinxie. You're welcome. Oh, and before I forget, there's going to be a surprise event today. Even I don't know what to expect, but it's sure to be fun.
Better not be a yokai parade. She'd probably drop dead from fright. Ah! Ah! Demon! Oh, wait. It's just someone in a suit, right?
Tenmataro!
Tenmataro? The demon from the Forbidden Chamber?
Ah! Please don't hurt me! Be gone, be gone, be gone!
Yes! Better watch out, little girl, or I'll snatch you away!
Ah! Charm, charm, charm! Where's the die and go to heaven charm?
Oh, she put it on her own forehead this time. She sure gives up quick. Huh? Why is everyone hiding their faces? Hey, you there! You mustn't stare at Tenmataro like that. Lower your eyes. He'll steal your soul if you're not careful. Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously? Your devilry stops here and now, Tenmataro. Now what?
Look, Apollo. There's somebody up on the roof.
Oh my god. That booming laugh! Could it be? My 9 golden tails are proof of my unsaleable righteousness. With my band of 100 minions, I vanquish evil from the land. I am the wrestler of righteousness. Yaha! Oh my god. A buff 9 tails. The Golden Lord of Yokai, the amazing 9 tails is here. I didn't know what voice to give him until I saw him, okay? Fear not, good little boys and girls, for I shall defeat Tenmataro. Hooray! Hooray! It's the amazing 9 tails. Up to your no-good tricks again, eh, Tenmataro? Well, not on my watch. There's nothing to fear now, my child. I have banished Tenmataro. You and your people can now live in peace.
Thank you, Mr. Amazing Ninetails, sir.
Now, I must be off. Another match and another foe to vanquish await. What was that all about? Did that wrestler just chase off a yokai? Looked like he came out of the Alderman's manor.
That was the Amazing Ninetails. He's a pro wrestler from right here in Ninetailsvale, but no one knows his true identity.
Jinxie sure seems chipper all of a sudden. What was all that about him banishing Tenmataro?
That was a yokai exorcism. It's an annual ritual where Tenmataro's released to remind us of his wickedness. In the end, the 9-tailed fox drives Tenmataro out and purifies the village. But the Amazing Ninetails did the honors this year.
So that was the big surprise, huh? The Amazing 9 tails and Tenmataro, huh? Well, whatever floats her boat.
Oh, would you look at the time? I'd better get back to work. Please excuse me.
She's a strange one, all right.
I think she's sweet in her own special way.
Knowing Trucy, she probably has lots of friends who are sweet in their own way. Yeah, like you?
Well, we still have some time to kill. Might as well see the rest of Ninetailsville while we're here.
Fun never stops, does it? Yeah, exercise the demons with suplexes! That's what I'm talking about. I know it'd be hard to have a secret identity in a little town. He did it with the pile driver! He clotheslined him! Watching a wrestling show and all of the wrestlers are based on yokai would actually be really fun. That would get me to watch a wrestling match. I want this luchador to be real, right? Silver Samurai all over again. I just know it's a matter of time until the murder weapon is a steel pipe. Yeah, and then y'all can use that sound effect until the cows come home. Mm-hmm. Maybe Apollo should have kept the charm on his head, and maybe the jacket might not have taken control of him. The edgy jacket of angst. April 17, 3:40 p.m., QB Manor Garden. Oh my god, Capcom, give me Ace Attorney 7 with open levels we can walk around on, and my wallet is yours. It's kind of like the Edgeworth game, but it's pixels. That one's fun because you get to move around like that. Yeah. It's just not 3D.
I think I bought nearly every yokai souvenir that was for sale.
I know, because my wallet's running on empty.
What's with all the commotion over there?
Huh? Hey, isn't that your friend Jinxie? I hope everything's okay.
It's terrible! Calm down, Jinxie. Tell us what happened. The demon Tenmataro! He killed Alderman QB!
What?
Wait, killed as in dead?
No, killed as in tucked him into bed and read him a bedtime story and gave him some soup. What do you mean killed as in dead? What else could that mean?
Yes! And Tenmataro did it!
Tenmataro? You stay here while I go have a look.
Please wait!
Huh?
Ah! It's a Tenmataro warding charm. It should protect you, but please be careful. The alderman's in the fox chamber at the top of the main staircase.
Okay, got it. We got the warding charm. The Tenmataro warding charm that Jinxie gave me when I set out for the scene of the crime. People die when they are killed. Killed as in tickled! April 17, QB Manor, Fox Chamber. The feathers! Ooh! Are they both dead? Oh.
Are you all right?
He did it.
Are you?
He did it. No, we saw that third guy did it.
Ambulance.
That guy in the cutscene did it. See, I wish it wouldn't show me stuff. You know what I mean? I wish that we just saw the scene and then we had to figure it out. The police arrived soon after that, at which point I returned to the festival grounds. Apparently, the man impaled by the spear was already dead. Yeah, but there was one other person there, and he was immediately rushed to the hospital. He was hit by the control switch of a bomb. Every case is gonna be that. April 17, QB Manor Garden. Thank goodness the other man's going to be fine. Sounds like he'd only been unconscious. I think Jinxie's gonna be okay? I'm sure she'll be back to her old self in no time. At least she's calm enough for the police to question her for now. And I would sure love to know what crazy animal left those feathers and tracks.
Oh, look, here comes Jinxie. Hi, Trucy. Hi, Mr. Demon Lawyer.
Hey, feeling any better? I was wondering if you're up to filling us in on what happened. Let's see. I'm already formulating the case in my head. So, the man with the spear in his chest was already dead?
Uh-huh. It was Alderman QB. When I found him, he was already...
So the victim was the village alderman. I'm not sure what an alderman is. And the one who was found alive? Who is he?
Damien Tenma. He's the mayor of the neighboring city, Tenma Town. They arrested him.
So he's the killer?
Ah! Nuh-uh! Papa didn't kill anyone!
Papa! Papa? As in your father?
That's right. Jinxie's dad is mayor of Tenma Town.
No way!
Yes way, but he's innocent.
This just got way more complicated. The victim was the alderman of Ninetails Vale. It's an elected representative, usually, like, on a city council. Okay, I'd never heard that. And Jinxie's father, the mayor of Tenma Town, was arrested for the crime. So we're probably gonna be representing her dad. Sounds like we have some investigating to do.
I know this is difficult, Jinxie, but you need to hang in there. I know. I'll try my best.
Would you mind telling me a little more about the victim? Thank you for the clip. Like the city of Manchester, New Hampshire has aldermen. Hadn't heard that. I don't know if we have him here. That would explain why I hadn't heard of him. Oh no, Colonel Mustard is dead. First chapter, I get it. Second one's just ridiculous, man. Yeah, imagine we were representing the yokai. This monster is innocent! So the victim was the village alderman? What can you tell me about him?
His name was Rex Cuby. They say his family has ties to the legendary nine-tailed fox. He was really kind, and he always looked out for me. He was a former pro wrestler, and I even heard he knew the amazing Ninetales.
I'm trying to remember if the wrestler had a mustache. I think he was the wrestler. A former pro wrestler, huh? That's something to keep in mind. Oh, yeah, shit, I gotta start taking notes, man! Okay, okay. So, oh my god. Oh no, he's wearing like a beard. I mean, look at the profile. This is the same man. That's him. Maybe he just puts a beard on. Yeah, maybe he just puts a beard. Okay, so what do we know so far? So Jinxie is Trucy's friend and the daughter of the accused. I already know he's gonna be the accused, which is this guy, Damien. Let's see. Victim is Rex Cuby, the alderman. He was a retired pro wrestler. Okay. Alright. I think that's good.
My handy dandy notepad.
That old man was Jack? I think so. With your father being mayor and all, I guess you're originally from Tenma Town, huh? So then, why did you come work here?
It was to overcome your fears, right, Jinxie? Uh-huh. Plus, Mama was from Ninetailsvale, though she's no longer with us. She loved these flowers. I always wanted to live where Ninetails flowers grew. Wow, what a beautiful flower. And with exactly 9 petals, too.
Aw.
Just looking at them gives me courage, even when I'm scared of yokai.
Okay, we got the flower. A flower found only in Ninetailsvale. It boosts Jinxie's courage because it was her mother's favorite. Jinxie, when you first told us what happened, you said the killer was a demon.
Uh-huh. The warding charm on the Forbidden Chamber's door. It's been removed.
The Forbidden Chamber's door? That big door that was barred shut? There wasn't a charm on it when I checked it out, so I guess it was removed by someone.
That's how Tenma Taro escaped. Oh, oh! But when I try and remember what happened, it all goes fuzzy. Jinxie, you should go get some rest. You've been through a lot today.
Between the warding charm being removed and the black feathers and weird tracks, I could see how a superstitious person might think a demon was the killer.
Apollo, maybe this is your chance.
Chance for what?
Do the right thing and defend Jinxie's dad in court.
Who, me? Wouldn't a man like Mayor Tenma have access to more experienced lawyers?
You want to know what the detectives said? They doubted there was a lawyer who could get a not guilty verdict in this one.
Sounds like they're expecting an open and shut case.
Don't worry, Jinxie. If anyone can prove your dad's innocence, it's Polly. What? You'll accept the case, won't you, Polly? Oh, it's all over, isn't it? I'll be all alone for the rest of my life.
Oh, right. Jinxie already lost her mother. Alright. Jinxie, leave your father's defense to me.
Attaboy, Polly. You're gonna help Papa, Mr. Demon Lawyer?
Yep, because that's what lawyers do. Plus, no toilet cleaning for a while. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure your father walks away a free man.
Thank you, Mr. Demon Lawyer. I can tell you're one of the good ones. Red demons are usually so mean.
It's been a while, but I'll be fine. Ready or not, here comes justice! Guess I ought to go and meet my new client. Ah, but before I forget, better jot this down in my notebook. My notebook?
Hey, Apollo, what's the notebook for?
Oh, I just thought I should jot down some stuff about the case. And so I don't misplace them, I'm putting my notes in the court record. Oh. I guess it's what you would call a to-do list.
Oh, sounds handy.
Read my notes, I just opened the court record with R. And then I can switch between the tabs using L and R. Oh wow, okay. That's nice, so we have a little objective now. Don't be my client. Okay. He's taking his own notes! About time! Justice for Jinxie!
I almost forgot. So about Jinxie's father, no matter how scary he seems, promise me you'll resist the urge to run away.
Wait, what?
His angry glare can paralyze you with fear, and some claim he can even shoot laser beams from his eyes. Well, maybe Papa isn't really that scary.
Paralyzing stare. Laser beams from his eyes. He sounds like some kind of monster.
I think it's about time I see Jinxie off. I'll head back to the office after I'm done.
Okay, thanks. Alright. He's got the case briefing in his briefcase. Yeah, that's what it's for. April 17, detention center, visitor's room. Ah, visiting hours. Perfect timing. I hope he's not as scary as he sounds. Ah! Who are you? Yikes! So you're Damien Tenma, right? I'm Apollo Justice, attorney at law. I'm here to help. Huh? Ah! Let me out of here. Sorry, I get a little loud sometimes. How incredibly rude. Sorry. Did I do something to offend you? A visitor when all others shun me like a common criminal. And here I am with nothing to offer. I am the epitome of rudeness. Wait, so he wasn't mad at me? Unworthy as I am, I, Damien Tenma, shall breach these walls, so that I may treat my benefactors to some tea, and maybe some cookies too. No, wait! We can do tea and cookies after we prove your innocence. How about you start by telling me what happened? I see. So tea and cookies can wait, can they? Whew, that was close. We don't need jailbreak added to the list of charges. Seems like a good guy, but with a face like that, I can see why he's misunderstood. He's really trying to protect that noggin from demons. Yeah. It sounds like whenever Yakuza has real wrestlers in storylines. Definitely looks like a wrestler. Oh, this guy? I don't know if he is, but this guy was a retired pro wrestler. Honestly, they both could be. I see it for both of them. Yeah. Let's talk. Yeah. Mayor Tenma, do you mind if I ask why you were arrested? Gah! Whoa! Sorry, I guess some things are better left unsaid. Bah! Excuse me? To think a public paragon such as I could be treated like this. This arrest should have never happened. Go on? I fear the ill effects it will have on our youth. Now I've but one choice. I must leave here at once, if only to protect the moral fiber of our youth. No, wait! You can protect the moral fiber of our youth after you've been declared not guilty. You know what? He does look pretty bulky. He does look muscular. Why are their necks so wide? Muscles, yeah. Muscles. Why is your neck so wide? I suppose you're right. Phew. Our youth just came this close to quite a scare. My fingerprints were on the spear that killed Alderman Cuby. That's why I was arrested. Your prints were on the murder weapon? That's never good. Any idea how they got there? Why are you shaped the way you are? Damn. None. For I hardly remember a thing, you see. I was fast asleep at the time. Someone must have slipped me a sleeping pill or something. What's worse, somebody clobbered me on the head. See, a drug-induced slumber and a blow to the head. No wonder you hardly remember a thing. Oh, what'd you call me? Huh? Was that some kind of strange laugh? Well, I think we can safely assume your prints were planted while you were unconscious. Considering I've seen a few local government meetings almost turn into wrestling matches, it checks out. Having muscular, wide necks is an anti-strangulation tactic. Mr. Tenma, your muscles bother me. Why does your neck have such girth? That's my chat. Yep. That's my chat. What did the police have on you as far as a motive is concerned? Truth be told, there's been a bit of trouble between the alderman and I as of late. Oh? Was it personal in nature? Nothing like that. It's a long story. Suffice to say, I've been pushing to merge Ninetailsvale with Tenma Town. Surrender Ninetailsvale to Tenma Town now! Yikes! That's what I told him. I'd like to tell you to stop shouting like that, but I'm too scared. So, that's the motive the police have established for the alderman's murder? Indeed it is. After all, Alderman Kyubi was dead set against a municipal merger. And that's why they think you killed him. He was in your way. Ah! Curses! Mayor Tenma? Are you okay? Jinxie! Forgive me! I never meant to worry you like this! It'll work out fine. Just leave it to me. If only it really were that easy. I don't even know where to start. Thank you for meeting with me, Mayor Tenma. Please, wait. My daughter, Jinxie. Yes? She already lost her mother. And now with me being held in here, I fear she'll be terribly lonely. I hesitate to ask, but I beg you, be a friend to her in her time of need. Leave it to me. Trucy and I will look out for your daughter. She'll rest a little easier then. You know, you remind me of some of the new friends Jinxie's been talking about. New friends? Yes. It seems she's made some new friends since she started working in Ninetailsvale. They're quite the unusual bunch, too. There's a lady with an exceptionally long neck, a young lad with an incredibly long tongue, and many other interesting characters. Friends? Sounds more like a bunch of monsters to me. Now, if you would excuse me, it appears my time is up. Phew, why am I so tired? I must have been more tense than I thought. Still, I'm glad he didn't turn out to be as scary as he looks. Call? Oh, it's Mr. Wright. Justice here. Apollo, is that you? Phoenix! It's Nick! He's here! You cultivated this chat, Bishi. Oh, yeah. You got me there. You made us this way? Be your own people! I don't control you! You just have to follow the rules, and you can't say this and you can say that, but you can't say this and you can't say that. Whenever you say QB, all I can hear is QP. Yeah, like QP mayonnaise. We learned it from watching you! Torby, welcome in. Welcome in. So it really is the phone, isn't it? It is the phone. It's the phone's fault. Welcome in, Brad. I was a nice, innocent choir boy before I found this channel. Look at me now, assassinating bread. Welcome in, Torby. Welcome in, Brad. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing tonight? Maybe my parents were right. It really is that damn phone, yeah. And the people that live in that damn phone, like me. that you?
Hi, Mr. Wright. What can I do for you?
Drusy told me you've taken on a new case.
Oh, that. It was kind of spur of the moment. He's actually calling me about a case?
That's fine, but I have a favor to ask.
Sure. What is it?
I'm at the airport right now. There was someone I had to meet. A new addition to the agency, actually. Her name's Athena Sykes, and she just passed the bar.
That's right. I remember hearing about her coming to join us. Guess that was today.
She took off as soon as I told her you needed help with a case. It was like there was no stopping her.
Wait, what? Where is she now?
Probably somewhere in Ninetailsvale by now. That's where that favor I mentioned comes in. I need you to go find her.
But I've never even met her before.
What does she look like? She'll be the girl in the yellow suit sporting an attorney's badge.
Okay, I'll find her. A new addition to the agency. Well, I better get back to Ninetailsvale quick.
Let's move! April 17, Ninetailsvale.
I already told you. I'm a lawyer assigned to the case. I need to study the crime scene, so if you would please tell me where QB Manor is.
You can't fool me. You're just some delinquent high school student playing hooky.
You stupid pig-headed! This attorney's badge isn't just for show, you know!
Looks like I just found Miss Athena Sykes.
Why won't you believe me? Don't expect me to defend you in court if you ever get arrested.
Well, I'm the one who usually does the arresting, so... Well, maybe you should be arrested, Mr. Police Officer! Say, shouldn't you be getting back to school?
I already told you, I'm a lawyer, not a student.
That's it. Enough of your lies. You're coming with me.
Ah! Get your hands off of me!
Oh! Oh, she's going to jail now.
What the?
That's assault of an officer! Uh-oh! Oh, how old is Nick in this game? I wish they aged him more with, like, smile. Oh, like, wrinkles and stuff. Oh god, I think he's, like, 30-something? Late 20s? 33. Yeah, I thought he was, like, in his 30s. Yeah, he's 33. I mean, he's not gonna be, you know, he's not gonna have that many wrinkles at that age. Okay. 30-year-olds don't have wrinkles necessarily. Now he's got to defend Athena, right? And then how old is Athena? You think she's in high school? She's definitely not a high school aged character. And then Apollo's 20-something, I think. Yeah, and then Trucy's baby. She's 16. Yeah. Think you can watch out for the bystanders next time?
Whoops. Are you okay?
I love the little face. The little widget face. I think so. But that police officer's out cold.
I am so sorry. I do that when people suddenly grab me. It's like a reflex or something.
Reflex? Sounds more like a felony. You're Athena Sykes, I take it?
That would be me. And you are?
I'm Apollo Justice. I work at the Right Anything Agency.
The Right Anything Agency? What a fishy-sounding name.
It's a long story, but it is a law office, among other things. Didn't Mr. Wright explain it to you?
Oh, right! That right! So then you must be... Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you.
I could say the same thing to you. Well, here I am. Now, how about telling me a little bit about yourself? Mr. Wright didn't really tell me much, as always.
Ah, of course. Feel free to ask away.
Alright. Athena's 18, okay. And then I think Apollo's 20-something. Like 21 or something. Enma's the same age as me. See, you can be a buff mayor at any age. Hell yeah. So, in a few months, I'm going to be leaving the Yeehaw state and entering the Viking state, moving to Minnesota. Wow! Well, I wish you the best of luck on your move, to you and your family. Hope it goes great. Polly. Polly is 23. Okay. Yeah, Nick is 33, I think. 30-something. Okay, Athena! So, Athena, I hear you just passed the bar.
That's right, and here's my shiny new badge to prove it. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, so you must be a bit younger than me.
A bit more than you might think, in fact. I'm only 18.
Okay, so why did y'all let... She literally is just gonna say it in the next 5 minutes, and I'm here like, oh, I wonder how old she is. Tell me how old she is, chat. 18? How in the world did you become a lawyer at that age?
I skipped a few grades while I was an exchange student in Europe, and I got my license to practice law while I was over there.
An 18-year-old lawyer. All I can say is, wow, she must be a genius or something.
I also studied analytical psychology. I thought it might help me be a better lawyer.
Psychology helps her be a better lawyer? How exactly does that work? No, I know. It's just funny that, chat, you told me how old she is when literally the game was going to tell me anyway in the next 5 minutes. That's all. No, I appreciate y'all responding. It's just funny. I didn't have to ask you. Yeah, Franziska was like 14. 14-year-old lawyer. Damn prodigies.
So, tell me about our client. What are they like?
Oh, right. You haven't met him yet. Well... And that about sums it up. He's more worried about his daughter than himself. What a wonderful father. Wait, are you crying? I'm not crying. There was something in my eye. They're called tears.
Moving right along, let's get down to business.
Let's get down to business.
Helping our client is priority number 1.
So, Athena, you mentioned studying psychology.
That's right. I've always wanted to bring analytical psychology into the courtroom. The power of psychology will bring a breath of fresh air to the legal system.
Oh, really? So, how do you plan on using it to defend our client?
Well, for example, I can try to listen in on a witness's inner voice, and then analyze their psychological state with the help of my trusty partner, Widget.
Widget?
This device around my neck here. Say hi, Widget. Hi, Widget!
It talks? Whoa, you need a volume knob.
Anyway, the little guy will sometimes say what I'm feeling. Awkward! Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Now that, I seriously doubt.
Oh, I almost forgot. I have something you might be interested in. I got it on my way here. Think it might have something to do with your case?
Special edition covering our case? That was quick.
That's the whole point of special editions, isn't it? To be the first to get the scoop? Rapido.
Right. Well, let's see what it says here. What's the deal with the Spanish? Oh, I wonder if in the original Japanese she just says English phrases. That's usually what happens. When a character, like, throws in random English words, they'll localize it to just be, like, another language aside from English. So they're doing, like, Spanish. I think she did... Oh, I forget what other language she used at one point. I don't remember. I know Clavier was 17, I think, as well. So many, like, young lawyers in this series. Athena would have had to start law school at 15 and pass the bar right away. So the timeline kind of works. And then there's the 14-year-old. Like I said yesterday, the only bar I'll pass is the dessert bar. Do not show me your attorney's badge. I will eat it. It would be so cute to eat, like, little, lawyer badge cookies. Like, a whole batch of them. Oh. She uses French, German, and Spanish. Okay, so it must have been French or German. I think it was German yesterday. She said something. Yeah, likely it was her using English phrases, right, in the original. Now she's Latina. I'm gonna headcanon her as Latina, yeah. Tenmataro was seen... What? He was seen flying through the sky?
Yeah, somebody happened to snap that photo near Ninetails Vale. The article goes on to say it might be connected to our case. Apparently, that photo was shot right after the murder occurred.
Well, there were black feathers and strange tracks at the crime scene. I'm not surprised the locals think a yokai was involved.
Wait a second. Yokai as in one of those Japanese monsters?
Mein Gott! There's the German.
You don't actually think it was a supernatural murder, do you?
No, of course not. Now German. Why not plain old English? Special edition paper added. A newspaper with a photo of Tenmataro soaring through the air. Man, I hate how even when my webcam is small, I'm still covering a lot of the dialogue. I guess I could... let me see. I guess I could be up here, maybe a little smaller. Be like that. This just feels wrong. Put your camera on top of the characters' heads. Now that would be distracting. Okay, in the Japanese version, Karma, Clavier, and Athena all studied law in America, and here they studied in Germany. Okay. Interesting. What console? This is the Switch. I just feel wrong up here. I've played the entire Ace Attorney series being in the left bottom corner. This feels weird, but I think this is probably going to be the best. I hate covering dialogue. I wish I noticed this sooner. I must have been covering it all day yesterday. I think in other games I wasn't covering it that much. Hey Bishop, what console is this on? Immediately redeems ban an in-game action for 5 minutes, pressing A. Bishy's used to being on the bottom now. Hold on a second! Let's not jump to conclusions, chat. Jesus Christ. Bishy got a raise. Hey, hold on. I can't press A. I gotta set a timer. That's my volume. God damn it. That's a folder. I'm opening everything but my timer. Okay, 5 minutes. I can't press A. I guess we're just stuck here, chat. Wolf, what is wrong with you? Oh, God. Why is my camera... Look how far my camera is. Why am I all the way over there? Can I fix it? I don't think so. There we go. Hold on, I'm trying to match up with her. Hello, chat. I was set up? You can't just say you were set up. Switch to autoplay? I could do that. Maybe I can press a different button. I haven't even tried. Yeah, hold on. I don't know how big I can be. Okay. Andale, Apollo! Let's get cracking on that crime scene already. Andale, pues! I can't press another button. Now what? Now what? Oh, I can't press A now, though. So you can press a different button to make the dialogue move, but I have to press stuff. We can't do anything. You don't like the look of the umbrella in the background? It's a yokai. We're in stream purgatory. We can't progress. Thanks, Arkham. Thanks. You and your chaos. We still got 3 minutes. Trapped. You know what's scarier than the umbrella is the spider up there. What would happen if I did autoplay here? Okay, it only works with the dialogue. When you do that kind of ban, we all suffer. Yeah, like, what are we supposed to do? Okay, chat. Okay, what did everyone have for dinner today? What did everyone have for dinner? I guess we got to chat for 3 minutes. Oh, you think the spider's adorable? I don't think that spider would be adorable hanging from my ceiling in front of my face when I'm trying to go to sleep. Pupusas. Oh, what kind? Bratwurst with cucumbers. Interesting. A beef roast. That sounds good. Game came out around the same time as Yokai Watch. I wonder if it was a coincidence. Oh. Maybe it was a yokai surge. A popsicle for dinner? That's how you know you're a real adult. Frijol con queso. Oh. What kind of popsicle was it? I've been eating the bomb popsicles and ice cream sandwiches. Those have been my ice cream of choice. And a Popeye's chicken sandwich. There you go. There was something substantial. I got some tteokbokki. Oh, I'm jealous of you. I love tteokbokki. Brats and hot dog buns with cream cheese, cucumbers, and sriracha mayo. Super tasty. Oh. I'm not super adventurous with hot dogs. I'm not super adventurous. I just put ketchup and mustard. That's all I do. I haven't really tried, like, an interesting, like, bratwurst hot dog, you know? Instant noodles, the gumshoe diet! Hey, that's still valid, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. I got a whole box of them in my kitchen. Cherry mango monster popsicles, that sounds good. Plain hot dogs, it's all I do. So just the hot dog and the bun. It's not too dry. What about cold dogs, Bishy Wolf? I'm not taking comments from you right now. You're suspended. You're suspended for that comment earlier. I can't even. You know what's frustrating about when y'all make a joke like that? I can't say anything because I don't want to say anything either way, because that's too personal. So I can't say anything. I can't defend myself. I can't, you know. Oh, gotta move. Oops, gotta move on. Change the subject. Wolf was sent to the go to your room. Oh, a lime popsicle sounds really good. I want a whole box of that. Woo. I think in the bomb pop, like the white part is a lime flavor, and that's my favorite part of it. It's so good. All right, we're out of purgatory now. It's been 5 minutes. All right. I don't think I need to talk to her. I think we actually just want to leave. Yeah, let's go to the crime scene. That is so useful. I actually love that we have this now, because sometimes, like, I won't play this for a while and come back to it and be like, I have no idea. No idea. Too bad I got a computer in there too. I'm confiscating all your technology. You're grounded. Okay. So I guess the foyer. The foyer. That's your mod. You gave them mod privileges so you couldn't ban them and took advantage of that. Press A to F everything up. I'm just gonna spam A. Speedrun. April 17, the QB Manor Foyer.
Do you hear that? It sounds like a TV or something. Oh, look. There's a TV in that little room in the corner.
And on the right? In other news, the mysterious masked wrestler, the amazing Ninetales, has been confirmed missing according to sources close to the wrestler, because he was the guy that died. It appears he disappeared sometime after the special event held in Ninetalesville today. He also failed to appear at a match today where he was scheduled to defend his title. Local villagers say his disappearance may be connected with Tenmataro's recent escape. So that wrestler's gone missing. Hey, you two! You don't belong in here! Ah! Don't worry, there's nothing suspicious. What about them there horns of yours? They look mighty suspicious if you ask me. Horns? That's my hair. Anyway, we're lawyers. Well, what about the sides of your head, sir? You don't call those horns? Anyway, we're lawyers, and we're here to... Ah! You're them lawyers come to defend Mayor Tenma, ain't ya? Shoulda reckoned what with that expensive-looking bracelet you got there. The name's Phineas Filch. Filch, huh? I'm the caretaker here. Pleased to meet ya. Same here. Wow, talk about a quick change of heart. So tell me, demon lawyer, bet you use them demonic horns of yours to scare the bejeebers out of witnesses, huh? Come here, you little horn demon, you! Ouch! These horns, I mean, my hair isn't meant to threaten anyone. Did he steal our bracelet? They ain't? Seems a mighty big waste of perfectly good horns, if you ask me. Then again, ain't none of my business, so... that was fast. Guess he's done with me. Well, I'd best get back to work. Not with my bracelet. Uh-huh. Halt! Stop right there! Huh? Me?
Hollow, your bracelet's gone. Ah.
Don't you worry, Mr. Lawyer, sir. He's wearing it! I'll check the lost and found later.
You violated the law.
He's fucking wearing it! Somehow, I don't think that will be necessary. Just check your wrist right now. Ah! Why did his head sound like that when he put the headscarf on? He's got all his stolen goods up there. Oh my god. Ah! The cat's out of the bag! It was barely in the bag in the first place.
That was a pretty pathetic attempt.
Sorry! I'm so sorry! Just couldn't control myself. Please forgive me. I'm begging you. Oh, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Don't look at me like that again. Don't look at me like that. Sheesh. I almost feel sorry for him now. Ah, don't look at me like that! Stop him. Somebody stop him.
What should we do about him, Apollo?
Oh, God. Well, I got my bracelet back and he seems sorry enough, so just get him out of here! I knew you'd understand, Mr. Lawyer, sir. You obviously got a big heart. As big as the wad of cash in your wallet, I hope. You leave my wallet out of this. Ho-ho!
Hey! Didn't you just finish apologizing for stealing from us?
Run away! Run away! Head for the hills! Oh my god.
Get back here, you! Talk about a quick escape.
Oh, sorry. Talk about a quick escape. That was Apollo. Sorry. Welcome in, Sophia. Howdy. How you doing? Why are we putting cats in bags? Please take them out. Love the cats. Release them. Release them from their prison. Apollo just hits him over the head with a pipe. And that's for taking my bracelet. Isn't that like an heirloom from his mother? How dare he? How dare he? Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito's a thief now. Use the step ladder. It's a ladder. Not that again. Would any of you have a giant portrait of yourself in your house? No. I mean, I have pictures that I'm in on my walls, like with my family and stuff. But like a painting? If Ruuuvo painted me, I would put that on my wall. But they don't have to do that. No. I would if I can make it look regal looking. It would be funny if it was just like yourself, but then like wearing like royal garb. Yeah. Looks like he dropped a few things. Looks like a pair of diagrams. This one's of the crime scene, and here's one of the foyer.
He left his shoes behind too.
What? Why do you leave his shoes? Guy's the living definition of a bumbling thief.
Let's hang on to his shoes. We can give them back next time we see him. As for the diagrams, I say we keep them.
Well, that's useful. They look like something the police might draw. I wonder where the caretaker got them. He probably took them from the police. Now then, as I recall, hold that thought. We got the Forbidden Chamber and the Fox Chamber, which is where I think the murder happened. There's an air duct from the hallway to the room. Okay, interesting. There's a phone there. Okay. So it's just up the stairs to the right. Foyer has a security camera. And the TV is where the caretaker's office is. Okay. Now then, as I recall, the Fox Chamber should be at the top of the stairs. I'm sorry. The crime scene cutouts are killing me. Just draped on the couch. April 17, Fox Chamber.
Whoa! Where'd all these black feathers and weird tracks come from?
Popular opinion seems to be that they're from Tenmataro.
You mean the great evil has returned?
Even if he did, I'd be laughed out of the courthouse trying to indict him. Hey, who are you and what are you doing here? This is a crime scene! Here's a new character. And who are you? Are you with the police? I asked first, who are you and what are you doing here? On second thought, I'm placing you under arrest for disturbing a crime scene. Ah, under arrest? But, save it for the boys back at HQ. Now, come quietly, or else. I don't want to be late for lunch. Please, wait! We're Mayor Tenma's lawyers. Why didn't you say so? So, you're the lawyers I heard about. I almost took you two in. You two sure were suspicious, though.
I don't know how many more times I can take being called suspicious in one day.
Sorry, we didn't catch your name. My name? I'm Bobby Fulbright. Bobby Fulbright. Fulbright. I'll have to think about that pun. Bobby!
Okay, Dad. That's my purse! I don't know you!
Why did they draw the one on the couch? He didn't die. Right? I know, the legs hanging off the table was killing me. Bobby full of shit. I'm sorry, Bobby full of bullshit. Oh, your favorite character from this game. Okay. Bobby Fulbright. The heroic detective who defends our good citizens from evil. the champion of justice who comes running whenever you're in need. And my catchphrase, it's in justice we trust. Oh boy, this guy's a story and a half. So, what can I do for you? So, would it be okay if we had a look around? Certainly not! No unauthorized personnel allowed! Couldn't you make an exception? Cease and desist at once, or you'll have to deal with my little friend here! Ah, yikes! Is he reaching for his... Oh. In justice we trust! Phew, it's just his badge. You may be Mayor Tenma's attorneys. God damn it. You may be Mayor Tenma's attorneys, but you still need authorization to cross a police line.
Hollow, let's see if we can't change his mind.
Good luck. Let me know how it goes. I bet he's as dense as heroes come. He reminds me of someone and I can't put my finger on it, right? Maybe some kind of superhero? Bobby is a policeman. Full bright. Full on bright? I don't understand. I don't get it. Yeah, his hair is mixing with the background. I couldn't tell what his hair looked like. You're wasting your time and mine. Nobody's crossing this line without authorization. I'm a wall of justice, keeping injustice, that would be you, at bay. I knew it. Look, there's just us and you here, right? Justice and me, you say? That's right. Are you trying to say that justice and I aren't enough to keep you out? What?
No, silly. We're saying that you're an inspiration in our quest for justice.
No! It can't be! You have him on the ropes now, Athena.
If we were on the side of justice, would you let us through?
But guarding the crime scene is a part of justice too!
Sure. But only a bad guy would stand in the way of justice, right?
Ah! Whose justice is the most just here? Well, we can't have a fair and just trial without a thorough investigation, so... Oh, Lady Justice, what would you have me do? What would Lady Justice do? All Might, yeah! He kind of looks like All Might. Maybe that's what we were thinking of.
I think we really got to him.
Yeah, he seems pretty neurotic as far as champions of justice go.
Our pleas for justice must have had a huge impact. It's tying him up in knots. Now's our chance to start looking around.
After all that about authorized personnel only, this was surprisingly easy. Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to show him something. Should I stop them or let them through? Whose justice is more just?
Well, let's get to work. We're supposed to be finding clues related to the crime, right?
Right. A search of the crime scene should turn up some evidence we can use at the trial. Let's try viewing the crime scene from different angles.
You never know what's hiding just around the corner, right?
So we move the cursor with L, and change our perspective with R. If there's a particular spot you want to examine, just give it a tap.
Okay, let's leave no stone unturned.
Nous allons commencer.
Let's get started.
Yeah, all the French is going to sound terrible when I say it, I'm sorry. Just prefacing that. Also reminds me of the protagonist of Ghost Trick. I see that too. I loved Ghost Trick. That was a fun game. His suit is red, white, and blue too. That's true. Yes. Alright, now we get to look around. Well, let's just go left to right.
This one's a spear, but what about this one? It looks like a giant pair of pliers.
Looks like something a demon might use. Saw something like that in a manga once.
Really? What are they used for?
Oh, things like pinching through cheeks.
Ugh!
Pulling out tongues.
Stop! Stop!
Oh, and you should see what they can do to a person's eyes.
Okay, I get the idea. But I'm sure this thing is just a simple can opener or something like that.
Demons eat canned food? I always wondered what they ate besides people. Oh, wow. Oh, we can, like, turn around. Oh, that's cool. See, I like the 3D environments more than the characters. When I said full-on bright, I was trying to say he's a bright white light that never turns off. Yeah, I was wondering if the bright pun just has to do with his attitude or something. Nothing much to see on this side. Maybe I should go check on the other side. Okay. But we do have, like, this little partition here. I feel like that might matter.
Look, this statue only has one tail.
Maybe it's the nine-tailed fox's sidekick. I bet the number of tails represents a yokai's power.
So if you had 2 Apollo, I'd only have 1?
Wait, what?
Not that it means you're better than me, got it?
Like I said, what? There's something wedged under this chair. Let's see if we can't lift it up and... Freeze! Yikes! No disturbing crime scene evidence, even if you are the mayor's lawyers. He does have a point there.
Hey, Detective Fulbright. Did you hear about that attack over on Yokai Lane? I heard an elderly woman was assaulted by a strange yokai shaped like a roll of cloth.
And you waited till now to tell me? I better get over there at once! In justice we trust!
That was surprisingly easy. Okay, Apollo, now's our chance to look around some more.
The more I get to know her, the scarier she gets. Hope she never finds my weakness. But we can't... Can we look at it? Whatever this is, it's stuck on tight. Oh, there we go. Looks like a large blood-stained cloth. The blood's probably the alderman's, but it's pretty far from his body. Wonder how it got here. Why does this seem important? Maybe something I should write down in my notes? Let's see. So, the crime scene... Take a sip.
I can do that.
Body outlines look very dolly. Yes. They're melting. I like Athena so far. She's cute and funny. Alright, so there's a partition on the left side. I don't know if that's gonna matter, but you never know. There's a green bloody cloth stuck under Alderman's chair. And I'll mark that as important. Okay. These weird tracks must have been made when someone stepped in the Alderman's blood.
Maybe the killer inadvertently made them when they were fleeing? They're pretty big tracks, almost bird-like. The feathers also point to a bird.
And it must be one big bird. And not of the friendly yellow type either.
Maybe it's some mutant bird creature.
So your theory is a giant mutant bird murdered Alderman Kubi with a spear?
It's more plausible than saying a monster or a yokai did it.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but a giant spear-wielding bird is by definition a monster. Okay. So this is where Alderman Kubi's body was found.
Apparently, the murder weapon, a spear, had Mayor Tenma's prints on it.
That's not good. Never fear, Detective Fulbright is here! Yikes! Of course, I can't offer you any information on my investigation, so... In the name of justice, I must say goodbye! What was that all about? Okay. Let's see, so then the murder weapon... is a spear... with, the accused's fingerprints. There's the door. Yeah, it was Big Bird. Big Bird did it. Or maybe Big Bird's evil twin. The Forbidden Chamber. They say the demon Tenma Taro was imprisoned in there before his escape.
Think we could get this door open?
It's worth a try. No good. It's shut tight. Goth Big Bird, yes. don't even see a keyhole. Seems pretty hopeless. In justice we trust! Yikes! Did I just hear the voice of someone in need? Allow me to fill you in. This door simply will not open. We've tried and tried, but it won't budge. It's an essential part of the culture found in this manor, so we can't blow it up either. So an unopenable door. Right. According to Miss Jinxie Tenma, it was shut tight when she came across the crime scene.
Thanks for the tip, Detective Fulbright. We didn't expect you to be so helpful.
Ah! Forget I just said that! So the forbidden chamber was shut tight at the time of the murder. Sounds like something I'd better keep in mind. Yup. It was the what door? Forbidden chamber. Okay. Forbidden chamber door was shut tight. I put shit tight. Shut tight. During the crime. Okay. Okay. We got this one.
Wow, this is a pricey looking chair.
Apparently, the mayor was found drugged and unconscious in it.
Really?
Yeah, and when he came to, he was arrested for murder. Talk about your rude awakenings.
So he's the prime suspect in a crime he knows nothing about? That stinks!
Oh, poor Mr. Tenma! He must be feeling so scared and confused!
Apollo, it's up to us to save him!
It's like she's on her own emotional roller coaster. Okay. And then there's some more yokai over here. I think that's it. I don't see... Oh, we gotta look around the other side of the room. Oh, that's so cool. So we can go this way, and we can go this way. I like that. So now we can look at the stuff on the side. Okay. Sure, let's do that. What about the allowed chambers? Has anyone checked that one? This show is brought to you by the letter murder. Yeah, it's like a Sesame Street, but everything is dark. Ooh, there's a little statue here. Let's look at the statue. What do we have here? Looks like a statue of the nine-tailed fox and Tenma Taro battling it out. Is that blood? Oh, maybe that's what they hit him over the head with.
Careful, Apollo, it's got blood on it.
Really? Hey, you're right. Wonder if it's the alderman's blood?
How can you remain so calm after seeing all this blood?
Well, this isn't the first I've seen something like this, so...
You're no fun at all. At least act surprised or grossed out or something for my first case.
I'm already a lawyer. You want me to be an actor too? Okay, a statue that was at the crime scene. It depicts Tenma Taro and the nine-tailed fox locked in battle. Are they really battling, or... or are they what? Oh my god, chat. Enemies to lovers? Why is the fox kind of thick, though? I'm just kidding. But really, it has like a little booty going on. It's got a little booty. Anyway. Look at this.
Look, a cat with two tails.
No such thing.
Oh, and this lady has a really long neck. How funny is that?
No way a creature like that could ever exist. She'd have a tough time swallowing.
Hello. I bet you were one of those kids who didn't believe in Santa Claus.
What's that got to do with anything? No fun zone. No fun allowed. The booty is to support all the tails. Muscular glutes. Hey, this window opens. Oh. And outside, we have ourselves a steep cliff.
The window only opens about 6 inches. Not wide enough for anyone to get in or out. Look, Apollo. There's something caught in the window frame.
Oh.
It looks like gold fur. What a pretty color. It must be from some kind of animal.
Wonder what it's doing here. Did Alderman QB have a pet fox? Golden fur added to the court record. Some fur that was found at the scene of the crime. It's long and soft and appears to be from some sort of animal. Okay. Guess that about wraps it up. Oh, okay. There was more to look at, but I guess I found all of the important stuff. Aw, man. Are we good? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Anybody there? I think I'm live. I think so. Yeah. My chat's just refusing to work. Hello? 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 I'm all alone! Where is everyone? What am I without my chat? I'm nothing! I'm nothing! If y'all can see me, use a sound effect. Am I live or not? I'm scared, chat, I'm scared! Oh. Okay, wait, okay, my chat's working again. Could you guys hear me that whole time? Why is there a poll? That was scary. We were trying anything to communicate. I couldn't see chat. It was just a white box. And then when I went to Twitch, it was still like just, it said loading. So I could only see old messages. So I had no idea if you guys were typing or not. I guess Riva could have walked over. Yeah. We could hear you the whole time. Okay. I couldn't tell. Well, we did you buddy down. Yeah. Quick, say whatever, but she can't see. Oh my god. Anyway, we were talking about fox booty. I thought about it, but I'm cozy. Wow. Wow. Bishi, did you forget to update your OB? I actually did update it right before stream, which is not a good idea, but it worked out okay. Except for just now. Okay. Guess that about wraps it up. Now, if only we could get that detective to tell us what he knows. Hey, Apollo. Do you hear something? Hmm? I don't hear anything. Oh, right. Your hearing must not be as sensitive as mine. What are you talking about? A whooshing sound, like wind rushing through a narrow strait. Oh, is it the vent? And the echo of someone's voice. In. In justice we trust! Ah! Someone's got a sharp set of ears. That was the sound of my righteous voice reverberating through the air duct. Was he in the vent? I heard it through the air ducts? Yeah, check it out. But why would she hear you through there? Why don't we go to the diagram? Oh, he was in the other room. As you can see, that vent is connected to an air duct that leads out into the hallway. Oh yeah, that's important too, that there's an air duct. Okay, so the vent connects this room to the hallway. Okay. The wind must have rushed through there and carried my monologue with it straight to your ears. And what a unique monologue it was. I was just thinking, maybe the killer made their escape through the air duct or something. A cute theory, but I don't think so. The air duct in the hallway is low enough to climb into, that much is true. But as you can see, the vent in the ceiling is very high. Well, what if they had a ladder? 9 feet high, in fact. I highly doubt that there's any way to get up there without a ladder or something. And I don't see anything of the sort in this room, do you? Unless they threw it out the window. I guess you're right. Okay, so the vent in the room is 9 feet high. Okay. Speaking of things in this room, yeah? Can you tell us about what you guys turned up? Not on my watch, buddy! In the name of justice, I cannot reveal facts pertaining to the prosecution's case! Ah, come on. Throw us a bone here.
Excuse me, Detective Fulbright, but I recall you saying earlier that you would come running whenever we were in need.
Yerk! I suppose I did say that. Helping those in need is what justice is all about, but keeping information out of enemy hands is also a form of justice. Which justice is the most just? Why is this always so hard? Because life is not black and white. It's very much gray.
Well, how about this? Let's do a little give and take. I mean, serving the public is part of justice too, right? You know, like the police motto? To serve and protect?
I doubt leaking information to the defense team falls under that motto. Yes, of course! I must serve as well as protect. Okay, I will share some information. In the name of justice!
We did it, Apollo!
Yeah, we did it all right. But I'm not sure that was entirely ethical. It wasn't just. Justice is just us, no one else. They're gonna melt his brain? Well, good thing he only has one brain cell. They just jumped really high. Athena can hear why kids like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. She hears everything. What if the killer could fly? Well, that would fit in with the yokai theory. If we were a few games forward, we would have seen him get in Herlock style into the vents. Oh my god. Okay, details of the case. But before that, I'm gonna go take a quick break. We're about halfway through with the stream. So I'm gonna go BRB for about 5 minutes, and when I get back, we'll keep going until we get to a good stopping point for the day. But yeah, feel free to grab a drink or a snack if you need it. I will be back soon. BRB. Alright. I'm back. The one message I'm gonna read is, there's 70% love between Ruuuvo and Majima's Forbidden Chamber. Okay. Was it Miss Jinxie Tenma who first discovered the crime scene? That's right! And this photo shows what she saw when she opened the door. Ugh. Gruesome. Miss Tenma had a key, allowing her immediate access. Key? So then the Fox Chamber was locked? Yes, and Miss Tenma had the only key to its door. Really? So Alderman QB didn't have a key to the Fox Chamber? Actually, he had a master key for most of the doors in the manor, but it disappeared after his murder.
Disappeared? You think the killer took it?
It could very well be connected to the murder. We're looking into the possibility right now. But it's the timing of Miss Tenma's discovery that I think is most important. Of course, I'm not going to share that information with you.
You think you're some kind of champion of justice, but you're just plain old mean.
I won't fall for that, you shameless rascal! I only help good little boys and girls.
Shameless rascal? Who even says that?
Well, I wouldn't exactly call you a good little girl, either. Photo of the Fox Chamber. There are bloody footprints and black feathers scattered on top of the blood. So, what did he say? He said, the victim had a master key for all the rooms, but it went missing after his death. Okay. What else? You're saying the timing of the daughter's discovery is important. For some reason. Okay. So yeah, they're saying that the Fox Chamber, okay, the chamber was locked. The daughter had the only key. Okay. Got it. Alright. Feathers and tracks. Those feathers and tracks look like something a yokai might leave behind. You don't actually think the murderer was some sort of monster, do you?
What's the name of that creature in the Forbidden Chamber? Enma something... Because from the black feathers and big tracks, it looks like that creature did it.
Our prime suspect would no doubt love to pin the blame on some imaginary creature.
Can Tenma whatchamacallit even be made a victim of slander?
I doubt the mayor would do something as childish as blaming a boogeyman.
So the most likely scenario so far is that Tenma guy left the feathers and tracks behind to make it look like the yokai was the killer.
Wait, what? Now I am as confused as you! At any rate, I doubt Mayor Tenma would plant evidence like that. Okay. So, Mayor Tenma is your only suspect? That's right! Even his name, Damien Tenma, makes him sound like a villain. And he's really scary looking, too! Wait, are you telling me that's why he was arrested? Haha, don't be ridiculous. He was the only one without an alibi. Oh, is that so? Yep. Other than the victim, the suspect and Miss Tenma, the only others around were Mr. Filch and Mayor Tenma's aide, and the two of them were together at the time. Filch, the guy who tried to steal my bracelet. Just living up to his name, I guess. We should go talk to him again when we have a chance. What about Jinxie? She's not being suspected at all? She may have no alibi whatsoever, but she also has no motive. It's unfathomable that she would murder the alderman and pin the crime on her father. Besides, do you really think a little girl could lift up this huge spear? True enough, that spear looks even bigger than her. That's about all I can reveal at this time. Well, you must admit, Damien Tenma appears to be the most likely suspect. I admit it looks bad, but I'm still not buying it. Oh, and one more thing. I must warn you about the prosecutor. The prosecutor assigned to Mayor Tenma's trial? That's the one. He's... how shall I put it? Not what you'd expect. That is, unless you faced a convicted killer serving hard time as a prosecutor before. Huh? What the... is this some kind of joke? What? Can I ask why a man imprisoned for murder is serving as prosecutor? Because he's mastered the use of psychology in courtroom battles. Everyone's talking about how this murder was the work of some strange creature. But yokai are nothing more than a figment of the imagination. They're baloney! Who better to prove this than a master of psychology? He's the best man for the job. But he's a convicted murderer. No matter how you look at it, that's just insane. Well, the chief prosecutor personally assigned him, so... none of us are in a position to question the matter. This really is the dark age of the law.
This prosecutor... he wouldn't happen to go by the name Blackquill, would he?
Bingo! Simon Blackquill. So you have heard of him.
You could say that.
What's that supposed to mean? Well, I bet you don't know his unofficial title. Ever heard of the Twisted Samurai? That's Prosecutor Blackquill. The Twisted Samurai? Is that because he's a criminal? Well, yes and no. You could say it also has to do with the effect his crime had on things. How so? His conviction is what twisted and warped the legal world into this dark age of the law. What? And he, of all people, is gonna stand in court tomorrow? Haha, never fear. I myself will be there to protect you. That's reassuring, I guess. Well, you kids knock yourselves out. Can't wait to see how you do tomorrow.
Wait, Detective Fulbright, I've been meaning to ask you something. Why are you barefoot?
Huh?
This doesn't look like the sort of place where you need to take your shoes off.
Hmm? Ah! Ah! I hadn't even noticed! Why am I barefoot? Why are the dogs out? You honestly hadn't noticed until just now? Wait a second. Those shoes we found earlier. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright. These wouldn't happen to be your shoes, would they? Yes! Yes, they are! My favorite pair, in fact! They took his shoes! Thank you for bringing them to me. You must truly be on the side of justice. Don't tell me Mr. Filch actually stole from a detective. Oh, so he took his shoes and then left them there. And then we took his shoes.
Stealing shoes right off someone's feet. That's pretty amazing.
I find it more amazing that Detective Fulbright didn't notice. Well, looks like we've gotten all we can out of the detective, so let's see. Maybe we should go have a word with Mr. Filch. I want to hear what his alibi is. Right. April 17.
The foyer.
Paula would be surprised with what a convicted felon could become in this day and age. Oh, thank you for the clip, Panda.
This is just awful. Terrible, I say. Somebody help!
Oh, look, it's Mr... What was it again? Finch?
No, the name's Filch! Phineas Filch!
Keep on pilfering and you may wind up a jailbird instead. So what seems to be the problem, Mr. Filch?
Oh, it's just terrible. Terrible, I tell ya! Come quick!
Okay. What's the deal with him all of a sudden? Oh!
The beard was fake!
Looks like some kind of mask.
It's the Amazing Ninetales' mask!
The Amazing Ninetales? Oh, right. The wrestler who appeared during the festival's special event. What's his mask doing here?
He'd never take off his mask like this. Someone must have killed him.
What? Who would do such a thing? Let's go talk over there in private. Look. There's some white hair caught up inside this mask. Amazing Ninetales mask added. A mask that washed up by the riverside. There's white hair inside.
Someone beheaded the Ninetales!
I can safely assume that Fulbright is this game's gumshoe, huh? Oh, yeah! I think so. So, what makes you believe the Amazing Ninetales has been murdered?
You really want to know, eh? You're a studious one, ain't ya?
Yes. I mean, no. I mean, just tell me, please.
Well, it's like this. I dreamed of becoming a wrestler myself. Hey, how about you join me in the quest for the champion's belt? What a team! Me and my bandit's mask, and you in that demon mask of yours.
Demon mask? Wonder if I could make it big.
Apollo, let's save your pro wrestling debut until after the trial.
Huh? Oh, no. I wasn't actually... Ugh, why did I let him pull me off topic like that?
Come on, Apollo. Ask him about the Amazing Ninetales' murder already.
Oh yeah, the scarf does look like a squid tentacle. With the little suckers. This man looks like he could be the trash man! I wonder what would give you that impression.
The Amazing Ninetales is our village's savior, and don't you forget it.
The Amazing Ninetales! Tails!
His trademark's a gold cape made to look like 9 foxtails.
Gold, huh?
He whirls through the ring, smacking down Tenma Town wrestlers left and right. He sparked the monster craze, revitalizing Ninetales Vale in the blink of an eye. Yep, saved our village from becoming a ghost town. Now it's a yokai town.
The Amazing Ninetales really does sound, well, amazing.
Yeah, pretty amazing, huh? That's why he's worshipped like a hero around here. I'm proud to be from the same village as him.
Come to think of it, you look kind of monster-like yourself, Mr. Filch. Guess it makes sense since you're from the same village as the Amazing Ninetales.
I know. A lot of people have told me I look like a yokai.
Since when was that a compliment? I wonder what yokai he's supposed to look like.
Ouch! What's the big idea? Check your pocket.
Hey, how'd you do that?
Keep it. I got lots more.
Amazing Ninetales Glossy. Photo of the hero who sparked the monster craze and saved Ninetales Vale from becoming a ghost town. So, you keep saying the amazing Ninetales was killed. What's the story behind that? Okay. So, the important thing they said just now was that... a Ninetales wrestler had a golden cape. Are you saying he was murdered because his mask washed up along the river outside? That's only part of it. The main reason is no one's seen him since the special event. The word round Ninetales Vale is he was killed by Tenmataro. You villagers are really superstitious, aren't you? That we are. We love conspiracy theories, too, like the mayor's diabolical plot. The mayor? Of Tenma Town? What is he plotting? Rumor has it he's planning on releasing Tenmataro. That's why he wants the merger. He'll open the Forbidden Chamber once he's in control. That's quite a tale. Ain't finished yet. There was only one other person who could stop the mayor. Our hero, the amazing Ninetales. He vowed to battle the mayor of Tenma Town and stop the municipal merger. I couldn't make this stuff up if I tried.
Apollo, we still have to ask him about the alderman's murder, remember?
Oh my god, we keep not asking about it. Okay. Because to me, this guy doesn't look like a yokai, he just looks like a raccoon. Mr. Filch, would you mind telling us what you were doing at the time of the murder? I was in the caretaker's office guarding the entrance like Mr. QB said I should. And I made double sure no one came in. I have a clear view of the foyer from where I work. You must be talking about this small room in the upper right. It definitely looks like you can keep track of the comings and goings from there. And you have an alibi to back your statement up, Mr. Filch? I do indeed! I was with Mayor Tenma's aide. Laurent Labelle's his name. Oh, he's supposed to be a tanuki. No, that makes way more sense. Okay. That makes perfect sense. So, the two of you were together. That's a pretty sound alibi, all right. And nobody came in or out of the manor around the time of the murder? Kept watch here the whole time. Didn't see a soul pass by. And if anyone did, that there security camera would have spotted them. So no one came in or out around the time of the murder. That means we're dealing with someone who was already inside when it happened. So do you think this mask is the real deal? Without a doubt, this here is the mask worn by the amazing Ninetales. What about that white hair I found inside the mask?
Wait, I just thought of something. Remember the golden animal fur we found at the crime scene?
Could it have come from this mask? That's what I was thinking.
Look, there's even a spot where some fur is missing.
And this places the mask at the crime scene at some point in time. Which means... What does this mean? Someone with white hair who is linked with the murder and is against the merger? Right, because I was thinking that he was actually the wrestler the whole time anyway. Okay, so he had gold fur on the mask and cape. And then the wrestler's mask washed up on the river and had white hair. Side. No way! Could the amazing Ninetales and the Alderman actually be?
Something wrong, Apollo? You should see the look on your face.
Oh, no, it's nothing. Maybe Jinxie could tell us something, since she works here. Okay, we got the golden fur reattached. Might have been at the crime scene. White hair inside. Let me look at it. I just like to look at the pictures and see if I notice anything weird at a time. Can't look at that, and then we can just look at that. so we're done talking to him. Now we can talk to... Maybe go to the garden? Yeah, because we want to find Jinxie. So let's try the garden. That's where she was before. Yeah, he's definitely a Tanuki. Yeah, now that I see it. I see it now. I found out that Sid the Sloth and Ice Age in general is canon to the Alien universe, like the Alien scary movies. What? No. What are you talking about? You put something in the Discord? Why is Sid superimposed in this shot? Oh, it's an Easter egg? Oh my god. The heck? I haven't watched that yet. I love the Alien movies. I've seen all of them except for that, I guess. Alright, no, this is her. So where... Let's look for Jinxie then. Okay, he's here. Oh, you can examine. We've already searched, but never hurts to take another look around. Oh, that's nice. You can look around more. Okay. We won't, though. We won't. Yokai Lane? Maybe here. Okay. April 17. Yokai Lane. Oh, look. There's Jinxie.
Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and...
Sounds like she's out grocery shopping. She must really like dairy products.
a charm to make a better milkshake and another to cure my lactose intolerance.
Maybe she should just stick to soy milk. Jinxie, hey, it's me.
Ah! It's the demon lawyer!
Ah! Not another warding charm.
Apollo?
Who is she? Oh, right. This is your first time meeting each other. This is Jinxie, Mayor Tenma's daughter. She was the first to discover the crime scene.
Oh, so she's the one who... hello. My name's Athena Sykes. I'll be helping Apollo defend your father at his trial. Pleased to meet ya. Pleased to meet you, too. Where's Trucy?
She went back to the office ahead of us. But don't worry, Athena and I are on the case.
Wait, how do I know you didn't... that you didn't gobble her up alive?
Relax. I didn't eat her up, and I wouldn't do such a thing in the first place.
Oh, poor little Trucy.
I'm about ready for some tears of frustration myself.
She's quite an interesting character, huh, Apollo? Okay.
Jinxie, do you remember any more of what happened?
Not much. At least, not yet.
But you do think Tenma Taro was the killer, right? The yokai we saw at the festival?
I don't know anything about that!
Huh? But you said Tenma Taro murdered the alderman. It's okay, Jinxie. You can tell me. Yikes! What was that for?
People see things when they don't get enough sleep. There's no such thing as monsters.
Huh? What's gotten into her? So if there are no monsters, you admit I'm human?
No, you're still a demon!
Oh, I give up. It seems like Jinxie doesn't want to talk about Tenma Taro for some reason. But that's precisely what we need to know more about. Besides, she definitely thought there was a yokai there in the fox chamber. Jinxie, about this charm.
Ah, that's...
You gave me this when I was heading off to the scene of the crime. You thought Tenma Taro was the murderer. That's why you gave this to me, right?
That's true, but...
If there's anything else you could tell us, it would really help. And it will help your father, too.
Alright then.
Okay. Oh, you were thinking of something else. Yeah, I don't know. It just looks like Sid superimposed on a scene from that alien show. I don't know why. Why is he there? Why would Sid be there? Why do you think Tenmataro's the killer?
I saw him with my own eyes. Tenmataro was right there in the manor.
Well, I guess it's the guy wearing the costume.
He escaped his prison and ran right by me.
What? Jinxie, tell us everything you saw.
I called the police after I stumbled on the scene. I was just about to head back to the festival grounds when I saw Tenmataro. It was right around here. He was running right at me. I was paralyzed with fear, but there was no one around to help me. Ugh. A foul beast raced right by me toward the foyer.
Toward the foyer? Foyer? I don't know. I just make it sound fancy.
Mr. Filch and Mr. LaBelle were supposedly in the foyer at the time. That means they would have seen Tenmataro, too.
Sounds like we better get their statements. Considering Jinxie's mental state, her eyes could have been playing tricks on her.
Apollo? Remember the picture in this paper? Someone caught Tenmataro flying through the air. I wonder if it's the same Tenmataro Jinxie says she saw.
Don't be ridiculous.
Tenmataro is the killer, and he can fly, too!
Okay. So, Jinxie saw the bird demon running from the crime scene down the stairs. Which I think is the murderer in a costume. Jinxie works at the Alderman's Manor, so maybe she can shed some light on this. So, no one knows the amazing Ninetales' true identity?
Uh-huh. They say no one's ever seen him without his mask.
Doesn't that make you want to know even more?
Uh-huh. That's why matches where wrestlers try to expose their opponent are so popular.
Wait, you mean expose as in strip them naked?
Ah! You even think like a demon! The only thing the winner removes is the loser's mask.
Oh yeah, like a luchador.
To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself. So you see, these unmasking matches are life and death battles for the wrestlers.
That means this mask didn't just happen to wash up along the riverbank. There's got to be a story behind it.
No one can stop the amazing Ninetales.
I bet she'd be shocked to find out he's really the alderman. About the yokai you saw at the scene of the crime, anything else stand out?
Actually, I heard this strange jangly sound. A jangly sound? Can you be more specific? My memory's kind of fuzzy, but I vaguely recall seeing Tenmataro holding a staff or something like that. Maybe that's what was making the strange sound.
Does Tenmataro usually carry a staff?
Good question. I never heard anything like that, and it's not shown on the scroll.
How about in other documents? Any of them show Taro with a staff?
This is the only known document depicting Tenmataro. After all, those who needlessly depict the demon are forever cursed.
And what's the deal with the Tenmataro you saw, Jinxie? Okay, the scroll is updated. The sole document showing what Tenmataro looks like. It seems those who foolishly choose to depict him are cursed. Okay, so when he ran past, he made a jingling sound. Probably from the staff he was carrying. But Tenma doesn't usually have one. Okay. I'm trying to be very thorough, okay? Strip wrestling, that's an idea? They just come out like bulked up in hundreds of layers of clothing. The whole fight, they're just ripping layers off. Okay, it said it updated something else just now. Okay, the statement. Jinxie's eyewitness account of the demon in the hallway near the crime scene. She says it fled toward the foyer. After leaving the scene and calling the police, they passed each other at a bend in the hall as he made for the foyer. He was carrying a staff-like implement that jingled. She couldn't call for help because there was no one else in the hall. Why didn't you tell me you saw Tenmataro earlier?
Actually, Mr. LaBelle told me not to tell.
Oh, I wonder why. I wonder why. Mr. LaBelle?
Papa's aide.
Oh, right. The other guy who was supposedly in the foyer at the time of the crime. And what exactly did he tell you?
Keep the village superstitions in mind before you go talking about seeing Tenmataro at the time of the crime.
Village superstitions?
They say you must not gaze upon Tenmataro, but in the event that you do look, and then tell anyone what you saw, Tenmataro will claim your soul.
And that's something everyone here knows? Sounds like a bunch of baloney to me.
Uh-huh. Everyone from babies to the village elders know about it. But I didn't because I'm not from around here.
Hey, come to think of it. Huh? Why is everyone hiding their faces? You mustn't stare at Tenmataro like that. Lower your eyes. He'll steal your soul if you're not careful. Steal my soul? Seriously? The guy at the special event thing said almost the exact same thing.
Paulo, do you think this LaBelle guy actually believes in Tenmataro?
I seriously doubt it. He's not even from Ninetales Vale.
Then why would he try to keep Jinxie from talking?
Good question. I think we'd better go have a word with him.
Time to unmask this monster of a mystery. The last time I saw Mr. LaBelle, he was relaxing in the foyer. Bueno, next stop, the Manor Foyer. With any luck, he'll be there waiting for us.
Alright. Right, so then, LaBelle told Jinxie not to tell anyone. She saw Tenma because of superstitions. April 17th, foyer!
There's no one here. Guess our luck isn't so good when it comes to Mr. LaBelle.
Maybe he's out for a walk or something. Somebody left something on the sill of the caretaker's office window. It's a TV program guide. Tenma Town Pro Wrestling, Howlin' Wolf vs. Pretty Boy Vampire. Blow-by-blow commentary by Timothy Twilight.
Looks like someone circled a pro wrestling match.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Ah! It's a... Oh, Mr. Filch, what can we do for you?
I bet she was going to scream monster, which really isn't much of a stretch. Ain't nothing I need you to do for me. But what business do you got with my TV listings? Oh, it just caught my eye. Can I ask if you watched this pro wrestling program today? Yep, it was a match between a couple of rank amateurs, though. It was a complete disaster. I reckon even I could have done better than that. I seriously doubt that. TV listings added. Filch's TV program guide. The afternoon wrestling match was a total disaster. Jacob versus Edward! Oh yeah! Werewolf versus Pretty Boy Vampire! Oh my. And then Timothy Twilight. Oh my. You know what? This came out in 2011 or 2010, right? I think that's when Twilight was kind of big. Almost forgot. There's something I wanted to ask him. Mr. Filch, did you see anything unusual around the time of the murder? For example, Tenmataro or something like that? Huh? Tenmataro? So you did see him? My, how clean and shiny your forehead is again today, Mr. Lawyer, sir. Bet you shine it up every day real pretty like. The ladies must love it. Don't change the subject. And FYI, that was a seriously bad attempt at flattery. Jinxie said she saw Tenmataro flee toward the foyer. So you must have seen him too if you were here. Yipes! Wow, I really pushed a button there. Well, did you see anything or not? Oh! Oh my god. That is quite enough. I must ask that you not pester my friend anymore. Yipes! Forgive me for being pestered, sir! And you are? I am Florent LaBelle. Beau divine and personal aid to Mayor Damien Tenma. Beau divine? More like yokai grotesque. This place is crawling with monsters. Oh, excuse you! Ah! What the heck was that for? It was just a little cologne. You had a look of stinky sweat about you. This music? Why is a British Joker on the screen? It's from my own original brand of cosmetics called Je suis la belle. Je suis la belle. Ah, what a heavenly scent. Ugh, I think you just paralyzed my olfactory receptors. Ah! I suppose such a scent would be difficult for a peasant to appreciate. I'll have you know that is brand number 5, Bonjour. Yeah, warning, French. It's my way of introducing myself. Enjoy. Where's my bottle of adieu so I can return the favor? Enough about the cologne. Please, tell us what you saw around the time of the murder. Oh, we should save. I don't think I've saved all day. Oops. Oh, I did save earlier. But not for 3 hours. Keeping Jinxie quiet. I heard you're the one who told Jinxie not to mention that she saw Tenmataro. Why, that little... So, she told you she saw the demon, did she?
Mr. LaBelle, do you mind if I ask whether you believe in the village superstitions?
Oh, please. I was merely trying to keep with traditions. Nevertheless, I will say this. I wouldn't stick my nose into this whole Tenmataro business if I were you. Bad things happen to those who do. That much is true. He is one scary monster.
That's crazy. You really expect me to believe that monsters are real?
Well, you're real, and you sure look like a monster. Look who's talking. His shoulder pads. Oh. So, Mr. LaBelle, you didn't see Tenmataro? Ah! Little Jinxie has an active imagination. Isn't that right, Phineas?
That's right. I didn't see nothing, especially not Tenmataro.
As for me, I only see things of beauty. That's why I can barely see you. I've got 2 words for this guy. Total freak. It's freaked out. Good night, Arkham. We'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be playing some Dave the Diver. Eating some sushi. Ah, my eyes. That emote. Oh my god. Could I ask you what you were doing at the time of the crime? In other words, you'd like to hear my alibi. To think you'd suspect me, of all people. Oh, no, it's just a formality. We ask everyone the same questions. Ah! How dare you doubt me? That's an affront to beauty itself. You obviously can't see straight. Like that spritz really helped. What were we doing, you ask? Go ahead, Filchy. Answer the question. At the time of the crime, we were, in this here foyer. Exactly. Good answer, Filchy. Good answer. Just repeating what you told me. I mean, you said quite enough. Uh-huh. What is with these two? Great. Now he's got me talking like that. Are we quite through here? I'm a very busy man, you know. Right. Well, thanks for your help. So, these two were in the foyer, but didn't see Tenmataro. Come along, Filchy. Where are we going? Oh, right. Gotta practice them statements for tomorrow. Yipes! My eyes! You're gonna dig your own grave with that big mouth of yours someday. What does he mean, practice statements? Now, if you would excuse me, it's time to touch up my makeup. Good night, Peace Man. Appreciate you. Enjoy the Joker light. Have a good night. See you later.
Apollo, I know this sounds strange, but Mr. LaBelle seems unusually preoccupied with Tenmataro.
Really? How can you tell?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain. You see, I can read people's emotions from the tone of their voice.
You mean you have good ears?
Something like that. People's emotions are expressed in the tone of their voice, and my ears can pick up on even the subtlest of tones for some reason.
That's an interesting skill, but what do you mean he's preoccupied with Tenmataro?
I'm not exactly sure, but it was like he was obsessed with the thought of him. That's what I picked up from his voice anyway.
Everywhere we turn, it's Tenmataro this, Tenmataro that.
We should go talk to the mayor, too.
Sounds like a plan. We need to get to the bottom of that rumor about him wanting to release Tenmataro. Okie dokie. Visitor's room.
Something wrong, Apollo? Where did your enthusiasm go?
What am I doing asking the mayor if he has ever thought about releasing Tenmataro? At best, he'll think I'm an idiot. At worst, ugh.
Oh, he's here. It's so nice to finally meet you. I'm Mr. Justice's partner, Athena Sykes. I'm looking forward to working with you, Mr. Tenmataro?
Hmm? Oh, yes. I look forward to working with you, too. Eek! Glad he didn't mind Athena calling him by a completely wrong name.
Apollo, he's just as kind and gentle-looking as I'd imagined.
Lucky for you, after that blunder you just made. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. There are rumors going around about how you want to or did set Tenmataro free. What utter nonsense! Yikes! They always assume the worst of me because of the way I look. But those rumors don't have a shred of truth, I tell you.
A little touchy about his appearance, isn't he?
What he really needs to work on are his people skills. So rumor has it that you want to push the merger through in order to release Tenmataro. Of course, that's a bunch of baloney, isn't it? Sorry if I offended you. So that's the talk around town, is it? I can see how that would make you angry. What if Jinxie's schoolmates start teasing her about this? Huh? I must break out of here at once! Her tormentors must be taught a lesson! No, wait! First, we have to get you a not guilty verdict. Don't try to stop me. This is about a father's duty to his darling daughter. Hold tight, sweet Jinxie! Daddy's coming to save you! Relax. We'll look out for your daughter until we can set you free. Is that so? You don't need me to go straighten things out myself? Ooh boy. They'd probably call in the SWAT team if he showed up at her school. Oh, right. I ought to ask about the reason behind the merger. Okay. I'm gonna write down, there's rumors that the accused wanted to merge the two villages to release Demon. Don't beat up children, sir. And they're messing with his daughter! What else is he supposed to do? It seems like you were rather forceful in pushing for the municipal merger. Did you really want Ninetales Vale that badly? Yes, well, it's quite an attractive prize in terms of tourism. Oh! Wait, am I feeling what I think I'm feeling? Sure, I played a bit of hardball, but only when I deemed it necessary. I knew it. My bracelet's reacting. I was wondering when this would pop up. What is it, Apollo? Mayor Tenma may not be telling the whole truth. Really? How can you tell? People invariably tense up when they lie. That's where my bracelet here comes in. I can sense when the person I'm talking to is feeling tense, because it begins to feel tight on my arm.
No way! You can do that?
Wait, so you believe me? Just like that?
Sure. Each of us has our own special gifts.
Oh yeah, Athena has a gift too. Her special sense of hearing.
Still, what do you think the mayor is lying about?
I don't know, but it's our job to find out. It's been a while since my bracelet last reacted like this. Let's see if I still remember how to do this. First, I touch my bracelet with X. Right, now let's give it a whirl. Okay. And then I have to find, like, the weird twitch that he's doing. Yes, I remember this feeling of intense concentration. The ability to see the smallest twitch, the slightest frown that no one else can see. So he has super eyes and she has super ears. Okay. Welcome in, friend. You've joined us at an intense moment. Welcome in. Now, Mayor Tenma was lying somewhere in that statement he just made. And when he lied, a certain habit made itself clear just under his right eye. Oh, I just have to shift my viewpoint up and focus on that area. Oh, it's switching. Alright, I've got him now. Its nervous tell should appear when he's trying to pull the wool over my eyes. I've got to pore over every word he says and wait for it to appear. When it does, I'll perceive it.
Gotcha!
Yeah. Mr. Mayor, please, you can trust us with the truth. The truth? I don't understand. When you mentioned tourism, the bottom of your right eye started twitching. What nonsense is this? So what if it did? Please, tell us more about your merger bid. What more is there to tell? Why were you really seeking to merge with Ninetales Vale? I already told you, tourism. The monster craze really revitalized the village, making it quite the prize. You really don't trust us, do you? What are you talking about? The village has been hot property ever since the monster craze started, has it not? I think you've yet to realize that what you're saying contradicts the facts. You say that the monster craze really revitalized Ninetales Vale, so you felt it would be an attractive prize for its tourism. But that would contradict this. Contradict something for tourism. That's where we're going with this? Okay. Is it not good for tourism? You say the monster craze revitalized Ninetales Vale. So you felt it would be an attractive prize for tourism. But that would contradict this. This doesn't bode well. This is the first thing I've had to present, and I can't think of a single thing. Okay. Yeah, photo of the hero who sparked the monster craze and saved Ninetales Vale from becoming a ghost. Maybe it's this picture then. Okay. This? The monster craze in Ninetales Vale is a very recent phenomenon. It was sparked when the amazing Ninetales rose up against the municipal merger. Oh, okay. The village was practically a ghost town before then. Ah! So you see, you couldn't have possibly seen it as an attractive prize for its tourism. What's the real reason behind your push to merge Tenma Town with the Ninetales Vale, huh? Well, Okay. Are you ready to tell me the truth now? Honestly, I never wanted to pursue the merger in the first place. But I had no choice if I wanted to protect my darling little Jinxie. Protect her from what? I received a threat. Oh. It said either I go through with the merger, or my Jinxie dies. Holy shit! What?
How awful! Who would do such a thing?
I don't know. But whoever blackmailed me must be connected to the murder. Wait, so you think the blackmailer and the killer could be one and the same? Alderman QB was immensely popular, so you have to ask, who would want him dead? The blackmailer who wanted the merger at all costs had all the motive in the world.
But why go from blackmail to murder? The merger protests won't disappear just because the alderman was killed.
Could it be? What if there was another reason for the murder?
Like what?
Maybe the blackmailer discovered Alderman QB's secret identity, and his secret identity was a threat to the blackmailer's merger scheme.
What do secret identities have to do with anything, Apollo?
I have evidence revealing the Alderman's secret identity. Maybe it's time to use it. And present it to him? Okay. So that would be the mask. Okay, this is important stuff. Okay, so... my goodness. Okay, accused says he was blackmailed to try to do the merger. Someone threatened his daughter. If he didn't do the merge. Mayor Tenma, please take a look at this if you would. That's the amazing Ninetales' mask. What is the meaning of this? This mask was almost definitely at the crime scene, and there was some white hair inside. White hair, you say? There was but one person with white hair in the manor that day. What are you saying? You know which man I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about Rex QB, the amazing Ninetales himself.
No way!
The alderman was... impossible. It's so obvious.
Wait, come to think of it, Alderman QB was a former pro wrestler.
Like, come on.
So the blackmailer turned killer when he discovered the alderman's secret identity.
Didn't I just say that? But yeah, the amazing Ninetales was a threat to the blackmailer's scheme. He opposed the merger, and as a result, single-handedly sparked the monster craze.
Even so, what was the mask doing at the crime scene?
There had been an event at the manor, and maybe Alderman QB had taken part in it, if you get my drift. This is absurd. Mr. Mayor, do you have proof of the threat that was made against you? Yes, a blackmail letter. Unfortunately, it disappeared after the murder. Ooh. I'd been carrying it around in my briefcase, but now it's suddenly vanished. Well, blackmailer must have taken it with them after they killed the alderman. Well, at least we've clearly established the killer's motive. Our Tenma visiting hours are over. It would appear this meeting is adjourned. Okay. I feel like this is the end of the investigation, huh?
Hollow, do you really think the Tenma Taro that Jinxie saw is the killer?
I don't know. All I know is there's no such thing as monsters.
What about that newspaper article? Would the killer have purposely freed Tenma Taro to do their dirty work?
Come on. There wasn't any Tenma Taro to release in the first place.
But the only suspects the police have right now are the mayor and a yokai.
We'll probably be arguing whether there was a yokai involved in court tomorrow.
I can already see that look of disbelief on the judge's face. Hollow, are you alright?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll think of something. I'd better. I can't very well say a flying demon was the killer. At this point, the only thing I know for sure is tomorrow is going to be one doozy of a trial. To be continued. To be continued! Alright. We're gonna end stream a little early tonight, because that's a good stopping point, and I'm very tired from yesterday's late stream. So let me just take a few notes here. What were some of the things that they said? Let's see. Okay, so the blackmail letter went missing after the murder. So the blackmailer must have stolen it. Out of the briefcase. Okay, was there anything else important? I think that's about it. I think I wrote everything else. Let's see. Murder motive would be get rid of the what was his name? The Fox wrestler. I can't remember his name. The Great Ninetales. Because he opposed the merge, so he was in the way. Yeah. Okay. All right, that is it. So, okay, that's gonna be it tonight. Glad I could be here for the last 15 minutes. Yeah, sorry, I'm ending stream a little early today. I knew as soon as we reached the to be continued, I was gonna end because I'm exhausted. But yeah, I'll be playing more of this. I should be streaming next Tuesday through Friday, so I should be playing this Tuesday, Wednesday next week. But I will be streaming again tomorrow. I'm going to be playing some chill Dave the Diver. We'll see how far we can get tomorrow. And how much sushi we can make. But yeah, that's it for me tonight. Thanks for streaming, Bishi. This was fun. Yeah, thank y'all for being here. The thick plottins, indeed. I'm gonna go get some sleep for sure. It's 1 a.m. here, so I'm gonna go sleep. But yeah, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your nights. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all very much. If you want to follow me anywhere else, there's my social media. And aside from that, I'll be back tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Central with some Dave the Diver. But either way, I hope you'll have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Bye!